Yeah. So actually, yeah, for deleting, we need to go to delete, right? So if we want to add some tools to the same sandbox, then we should come here, active tools. Here we can see plus button. If we click on this, we can see additional tools to activate. We, so suppose I want some other tool like user interface text or manage service mappings. Just selected that and then I clicked OK. So the other tools will get added to this current sandbox. And then, so here we can see some basic information about the sandbox. And one more thing we can see from here is the sandbox status. So here currently it is showing up to date. So if we publish the sandbox, so immediately it will show here like publishing, or if it is merging, so then it will show that status here, merging. And uh, here like, because there is only one developer, like there is no only one developer working, right? So there will be multiple developers working on the instance. So one person, first person, created a sandbox and he did some changes and he published it into the mainline. uh, at the same time, second person also created the sandbox and he's also doing changes. uh, First person already published it, right? So whatever changes for person A published, those those should also sync to the second person sandbox. So in that case, we can see something called refresh icon here. So it will come as one more button will add here. So we can see the second person will see a refresh button here. So he should click on that refresh button to sync the latest changes from the main line, so that person A published changes will also get synced to person B sandbox. Any doubts here in this like publishing sandbox?
So person A, any tools to be deleted by person B, is it possible?
No, tools cannot be like removed. So once it is activated, as we can see here, we have only addition button. Like we don't have a unchecked button here. So even like I created my sandbox, okay, and I can't inactivate or I can't delete this particular tool. So even other person also can't remove this tool.
No, I'm not asking about the tool. The features, what the content, whatever is added to the appearance. So in the person A.
Okay.
So he person B doesn't want the appearance, whatever the added in his sandbox.
Okay. Okay. So okay, I got it. So person A did some change in theme, and he synced next person, person B synced the changes, and so that the new changes get he can see, and again person B wants to change, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, he can again change the those changes. He can again change. That is possible because those changes already moved to main line, and he again can change the changes as per second person need. And in this particular screen, we can see published sandboxes wherever, like if sandbox is published, so we can see which sandbox is published and what, like when it is published, who published that sandbox. So all that information we can see here. And and deleted sandboxes also will show some deleted sandbox, but I never saw any sandbox here. Since it will purge after some time. Okay. Then like a quick links will be for these tools. Like we can just go into these tools by just clicking on this name, or from the navigator. Um, So last week, like we covered how to change appearance. It means how to change the logo. Those things we covered using appearance tool. So now we'll come to this structure tool. So where we want to remove one particular object or lead actually. Okay. I'll open screen in the next tab. Okay. Um, yeah, sales we can see here. Under sales, we can see leads, right? So in this sandbox, like we'll try to hide this lead object. So this should not appear in this area, or in this navigator also. If I expand sales, this icon should not be visible. So that's what we are trying to do now. So for now, we'll disable for everyone, but the extensibility is like we can disable by role wise. So we can disable for all the sales administrators. We can disable for all the sales representatives, or we can even hide for a particular person. So only for this particular person this should not appear, or it should be appear only to this person. So like that also we can do modifications that will cover in detail in the later sessions. So now I'm just directly going to disable that icon for everybody, for everyone. Um, Sorry, I got disconnected for some long time, or is it just happened?
Just
Okay.
just happened.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. So I came to structure, and then I expanded sales folder, and here I can see leads. So if we from this screen, if we see, or what we can Yeah, we were in this particular point. So from this, what we can understand is like, so Navigator, it has some expression. So it means it is conditionally available for some users, or if they have some like values, if they have something on profile level, like if that particular user will have, for example, in this particular case, uh, if they don't have this GSC sales cat UHP role, so then only it will be available for them. If they have this role, it will, this sales will not be available. So like that, um, it is conditionally available. And and same thing is at springboard level also. Springboard is nothing but like if we click home page, whatever screen we will get, right? Horizontally we'll see some tabs, each tab, sales, service. So that screen is called springboard. And the screen which will come if we click on this navigator, so that is called navigator screen. So so from here what we can do is we can rearrange these icons, like um, currently, like if I expand even this sales, what I can see is workspace, then activities, deals, leads, opportunities. So this is the order: deals, then leads, opportunities, forecasts, accounts, contacts, like that. Yeah. So like that, the order is available. So if we want to rearrange, we can use this navigation buttons: move up, move down, move side. So these buttons, like, we can use to rearrange. And now I'm clicking on lead icon to disable this particular lead icon for everyone. So here, expression means, so if I want to do something based on expression uh, conditionally, so then I can use this EL expression, and here I can write some expression. For example, so if 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 I have this role, or if the user is this particular person, then don't show this icon. So to build that particular advanced expressions, like we can use this area, and then we can write expressions. And if I don't want for everybody, like no condition, so just I am selecting no. So it means for everybody, um, it will disappear. And one more thing you can notice here, if I disable on the navigator, and it will not come in the springboard as well. So that behavior will just see now. So I just disabled on the navigator, and here also it is already disabled. So I'll just click save. And now we'll verify this change, whether this sales icon is removed from the navigator or not, so that we can verify now. Yeah, save it. Now I'm going to navigator. Now we can observe that the lead icon is not available. So it worked. And now one more thing I can do, I'll enable in the Navigator, but I'll disable in Springboard. So that can be possible. So that change I am doing. I'm enabling in Navigator and I'm disabling in the Springboard. So we'll see that change. Also, we can enable, disable from in the mobile app. So using this particular option. So to see, first I'll go to home. Now it should not be available in Springboard. Yeah. So now I am in Springboard sales. Here I can't see lead. But if I open Navigator, I should see that particular lead. See, it's available. And using this structure, what else we can do is we can add a new icon using this create button. We can create a new icon, and then we can give some link. So if we click on that particular icon, uh, it will go to the specified link. Yeah, we have even this many options: application page or dynamic URL, static URL, Visual Builder Studio page, VBCS. So 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 by using these different options, so we can just give a destination point here. That means a link here. So suppose I'll just click Google. So here I will save as HT. So now I just created a one icon, and so that icon I am so we can group this into one existing uh, uh, group, or we can choose a different one. So for now I'm putting this icon into sales folder, and I'm making it available for everyone. We can choose the icon for this one. Uh, so there are different icons available. We can choose a suitable icon to this particular link. I'll choose this one because it's browser or it's opening some Google page. I'll select this. Okay, I selected, and then I'm saving and save and continue. Now I'll go to Navigator, and then here I can see the we just created a logo, right? We just created one icon, so that came here. And if I click on this, it will navigate to the page that we specified there. Instead of google.com, if we specified something else, it will navigate to that page. So this is so like this also we can use structure. Also, in the home page here, I just created a, just clicked on home button. So these are different infolets. Infolet means like these are some reports, like all the related reports to the sales, and it will be displayed under this sales. And to control, okay, I think I didn't show this where it is available. I'll show. So all these reports or reporting information we can see in the home page. Uh, Here we can see some infolets, right? Sales, service, HCM, and then sales custom infolets. So that we can see in the home page. We click on home button. So it will, yeah. So here we can see. So in analytics tab, we can see sales infolets. This one. Then this is not enabled. Visible is no. Visible is set to no. So that is not available here. Uh, yeah. So under sales, we can see sales related reports and service infolets. So all this we can enable or disable, or we can make it available on unspecified condition. So, so that kind of changes we can do using structure. And so, like we created a single icon, right? So, like that, we have sales group, right? So, like that, we can also create a separate group. So, something like what I will call it's my. So, I'm just creating my frequent apps group, and then I'll save and continue. So, this one I'm making it available. So, to this group, I'll add my. Now I wanted to add. the newly created icon to, this group. Okay. So for that, I'll go to the same icon, Google, right? Google. And here I'll select my frequent apps, and then I'll save. So one icon should be present only under one group. So it can't be under multiple groups. So we can't select like that also. There is no option to select like that. So now we can see my frequent apps tab here. Under that we can see Google here. And if we want to search for some object, like so now I can't by seeing I can't find the respective icon. What I'll do, I'll just give that keyword and then I'll click search. So it will display the results. So from here we can go to the same navigation. So that's all about structure tool. Uh, I'll stop here today. So tomorrow uh, we can focus on the application composer, like what is the use of application composer, um, and like how to create an object, how to create fields, and how to what are the different available fields. So those topics we can cover tomorrow. Not tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Tomorrow is holiday, I think. For Hyderabad also, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hyderabad.
yeah. So we'll catch up on Wednesday.
So Sunil, in the home page, the analytics part, what it basically shows?
Um, in the analytics page, right?
Yeah.
So, for example, these are service infolets. So,
Only.
yeah, infolets. Yeah, infolet means it's a summarized information. So, for example, my resolve time. So, by seeing this report, so it should show in last 30 days the average time I spent to resolve SRs. So suppose I have 100 SRs, 100 service requests. Service request means some customer has some issue. So to resolve that, so some 100 tickets assigned in last 30 days. Uh, so for that, for each ticket, so some time may take. So on average, so how much time it took. So that information this will show. If we click on this again, it may take you to the detailed information, detailed report. So where we can see even detailed way, something like here there is no data, so all are showing zero. So what I'm saying, Okay. Here I have 9 total, 9 assigned. So if we click on this 9 number, it will take me to the a new report. New detailed report. So where I can see where I can find all these 9 service requests. So in coming sessions, we can even talk about this, like how to create a report, how to create this particular uh, uh, what infolet, and how to link detailed report to this particular infolet. So all these also we can cover.
Sure.
Now I just clicked on this 9. I think previously it has some issue. So just refresh it and then I clicked on that number. So now it is showing uh, those 9 requests.
So the analytical part shows the brief view of the application task. You mean
Correct.
this, right?
Correct. So by seeing this, we can just see only my information. I don't want to see all others information. Uh, so like we can do that kind of a filter and then we can summarize all that. And everything like what in that based on the report, so it will show the summarized information. So if we give some conditions like to show only my service requests, so it will act like that. If we remove that my service requests, that kind of a filter, so it will show application wide details. Anything else?
So when a person A creates some kind of analytics in that,
Hmm.
and in the person B sandbox, will that reflect in both? Will the two persons can visible this analytics since they log into the same instance?
If they
Or,
if they log in, even like if they use same user and password, and then they can see. If they are using some other login, like Bala Gupta, if they are using my login, so they can't see my changes. Okay. But uh, also one thing in regards to this uh, reports we can create without sandbox. So yeah, good point actually. So one more thing I forgot to tell. This sandbox is not required to complete all the tasks or all the configurations. So there are some changes which requires to complete uh, the use of sandbox, and there are some other tasks. There can be like there are some other activities that we can do without sandbox also. For example, creating a report. So for report creation, we can just go to one particular link that also I'll show in coming days. So we can just create. So for that, sandbox is not needed. Or the another simple example will be, uh, for example, um, in setup and maintenance, if I want to create a user. So I don't need Sandbox. If I want to, if you remember, manage geographies and manage business units, tasks, some initial settings we perform, right? So even for that, we don't need Sandbox. So mostly, whatever tasks we are doing in the setup and maintenance, that doesn't need Sandbox. So whatever we are configuring in the setup and maintenance, that doesn't require Sandbox. So even Sandbox is available. So those changes will get directly go into mainline. So it will not be available only for this only for this login. So that is the one difference we need to notice. And um, if we go to even Sandbox details, so there are some tools actually. Only for those tools, Sandbox is required. Suppose this application composer appearance. So whatever is listed here in Sandbox, uh, these many tools listed, right? So when using these tools, only that time we can use the Sandbox. So that's why like setup and for setup and maintenance tasks. So that is not listed here. So that we can do without Sandbox. Anything else?
Nothing from my end.
Okay. And for practice purpose, what you can do, like last week you did creation of a user, right? So now you can do the same thing, like how to add a how to hide or how to enable or disable icons, and then how to change theme, how to upload new logo, then